Hello folks and welcome back to Against the Storm. Last time we were pushing up here because we want to find out what this gleaming blue light is. There's been a patch since last time, although thankfully it has not reset our world. It's just, I'm assuming, being inside a mission when a patch happens is a bad idea. The big patch changes the marshlands. The marshlands actually become an entirely different biome now. Because the marshlands used to be very lizard focused, and now that there's a fourth species and lizards aren't even guaranteed, they've changed the way biomes work. We have gathering knowledge, which is the new marshlands biome effect. For every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps increases global gathering speed. And there's also giant organisms in the Forbidden Glades. You have enormous life forms that are basically infinite resource nodes. They have like 999 charges of assorted different things. So I kind of, at some point, do want to go. I know we want to move on. I need to move over here because I need to build something in, I think, any one of these places, because I want to get my hands on. I want to see what the hell this blue light is. I'm desperately curious to find out what that blue light is. So we're going to go over there. Actually, in fact, we're going to deploy over here. But when we're done with that, I kind of want to go into marshlands because I want to try out the new marshlands mechanics. Because the patch, if we just tab out real quick, the new marshlands have been revamped. The new giant organisms mechanic, there's new biome effect, there's new model and texture changes for the ground. There's less fertile soil. Forbidden Glades have fewer small resource nodes to balance out the fact that they almost have an infinite big node in them. The tutorial's been updated, and I'm not going to show that off because I don't have to, but the tutorial's been updated. And this has been some balance changes as well. Oh, hello. That's something I haven't actually noticed. They've changed the cost. Hang on, where's Smoldering City? They've made something worthwhile. Do we still have it? Have you got it? Hang on. Did you find it somewhere? Maybe it's above us still. Yeah, workshop. There you go, workshop. The workshop now costs 20 woods. Before it used to cost 2 planks, 2 fiber, 2 bricks, which means you needed to build a crude workshop first, no matter what. You don't have to do that anymore. If it costs now 20 planks, means you can start, if you get a blueprint workshop first, you can get it done very, very cheaply. You can just build it, like if you get it within the first 3 buildings, you can absolutely get it done. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Okay, now I could do a daily expedition, but daily expedition, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to try the U. So here we have fertile grounds, so we want to bring humans with us if it's all possible, because we definitely have fertile soil. And gift to the woodlands, harvesting speeds increased. Caravans. I want to bring humans if it's all possible. No humans. Oh well, okay, right. So let's go heavy on the beavers. Heavy on the beavers. I mean, that gives us a 2 out of 3 chance of getting humans as a potential race, which you can use to get on the farming. I've got 4 embark points left. I cannot build any of these. They've also reduced. These used to be 5 per minute. They're now down to 3. Now down to 3 per minute. It was one of those changes that was actually marked as being community driven. So, okay. How do you want to do this? Do you want to just like load up on cheapies, or do you want to get a bunch of... Honestly, getting the planks would not be a bad call. And what do we have here? We have a lot of plant fiber and some clay. I know that wood is plentiful regardless, but that just cuts us some time out. One more point. Get us meat. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's go in there and just basically win. We have to do this because we want to uncover what that beam of light is. I want to see what that does. Anyway, what are our negatives here? Royal funding. You gain 2 amber every time you sell 10 amber, and euphoric vapors. You want to sell stuff in drizzle, obviously. If you have complex food, you get resolve bonuses. Good. But the negatives are the fog, which means they need housing, that's fine. No contact. Gaining reputation over during the storm doesn't lower impatience. And the rotting wood stuff that only triggers during the storm. So again, ideally we stop. I guess we could use the speed of cutting. They tweaked that. It used to be 100% faster. They might have tweaked the numbers as well. I have this feeling in my head that it used to be 100% faster. Anyway, you have what we're doing here. Let's go for some early breaches. What do we got here, first of all? Lumber mill, brickyard, leatherworker, clothier. Literally a little bit of everything. Before we get onto that, woodcutter's camp. Here, stonecutter's camp. Here, woodcutter's camp. There. And okay, well no, we don't get any humans. We get the humans thing has fallen off the back. We're not getting any humans anymore. We have a lizard firekeeper. Thank you very much for the resolve bonus we get across the board for that. Actually, what do we get from a beaver firekeeper? Slower fuel consumption. Fair play. Right, get some beavers in there. Start breaching there slowly, but start breaching that one. Also a little breach over there. No cornerstones yet? Okay. Let's grab. Start harvesting a bit of everything. You're gonna get the roots in fast, right? Okay, cornerstone time. Meat delivery line, plant fiber delivery line. Meat delivery line. You eat skewers. You eat skewers and jerky. I don't think you can make pickled goods, but it's gonna keep those two happy, and those are the more fickle ones to keep happy right now. And our first orders are keep harpy resolves above 30 for 10 seconds, or we get have 6 lizards for 30 seconds, gives us free trapper's camp. Hang on 1 second. I need to check. Do we have a way of checking? There we go. Meat and eggs are common, so getting a free trapper's camp gives us meat and eggs. Okay. I think we will eventually get 6 lizards. Easily enough. Sell 15 goods of amber. No, we want to have the built. Those are such good bonuses. And trading post and have 5 amber. Herbalist camp for herbs, berries, and mushrooms. I'll go for you for the tools and the parts. In the meantime, let's see what we can find here. Lumber mill, brickyard. We can make a brickyard immediately. Trapper's camp. We're gonna get that for free, so don't worry about that. Smithy, bakery, cookhouse. Cookhouse does skewers. You can make skewers with meat and roots. Which gives us skewers. Cookhouse it is. Cookhouse keeps 2 people happy. Weaver gives us super good fabric and also training gear. Ancient Ways lowers... No, Ancient Ways does not lower hostility. Different thing. I'll keep the Weaver. I guess you do have to start with the crude workstation just because that's the way things work. also going to set some production limits already. Set them as, we'll set these at 10 to start with. Actually, no. I'll set them higher, but I'll specifically make it so that your limit in the crude workstation is 10. Not the global limit. Your limits are 10. And then in the overworld, these limits will be much higher. Like, hey, this can be like, limit will be 30, 30, and 30 in a specific building for it. Okay. We have 2 people left over. There's a crude workstation for them to be working on things here. These trees are giving us a chance of getting plant fibers. And bricks, there's clay for bricks there, that's not a problem either. Alright, we're finished building, so we're just gonna set up our... What do we have here? Some fertile soil, stormbird nests, and some mushrooms. Let's move you in there, briefly. Clear specifically out this space there. There's no one to build at the moment, but get them building their fabrics and so forth. Right. You do need to expand down here at some point, actually. Honestly, I kind of want to make the cookhouse as soon as possible. Simply because getting skewers out will keep two groups happy with food. Do me a favor, just delete that right now. That over there, so I can put a skewer place over there. Then happily you can just dig around yourselves. I don't mind that too much. Alright, you got nothing to do? In which case, while we wait for our resources to build up. Build up. Because then you have meat and fruits. Like the skewers. Well, again, we can maybe do berries and flour or something, or pigmentation might be helpful as well. Maybe with pigmentation we can make pigmentation, and if you get the lumber mill we can do that as well. Okay, here we go. Back over there. Done. Okay. Just time. What do we have over here? Eggs, and if you have eggs, I mean eggs happens a lot, so eggs there, eggs there. Specialization is fire. Right, put you back over there. Right, do me a favor, clear out this specific entrance area, clear this out, space out a little bit more here. And because we're there, I might as well move up here. Mushrooms, no one gets mushrooms, right? Scavengers camp gives us eggs, so we can do scavengers, but the trappers is going to give us eggs anyway. And I want a bunch of lizards from... I want a bunch of lizards. I also need to build a trading post. Which doesn't have to be there. Trading post never needs to talk to town, so don't need to build it in town, Nemo. Use that for places that actually need to move things in and out of storage. keep chopping, folks. Keep chopping. Lizard's gonna go work over there because there's eggs and stuff to be working with. Right, orders 2. Have at least 12 lizards with a jerky fulfilled for 20 seconds. That's less likely to happen. Harpy resolve up. I'm happy with that. Gives us extra harpies and gives us harpies resolve up. Harpies have low resolve, so I'm happy with that in general. Next proficiency gives us lizard resolve up. I'll take those as well. Which means we definitely need to have the yeah, okay, cool, done. Cornerstone is work safety guide with education fulfill increases global production speed. Could be beneficial. Could be beneficial. You know what? Let's focus on getting some education up. Because you two care about education, so that's going to be nice in the long run. Oh, one of the other changes that they've done is that you can't abuse this favoring mechanic to stop people from leaving. They need to, if people start leaving, they need to have a certain amount of time. Or you can abuse it, but you can't juggle it. You can do a temporary boost to 1. But you, really? No lizards? Really? God damn it. I don't want to do this, but it's too beneficial to have that. Fine, I'll go put a couple of there. God, that's annoying. Start making those skewers, please. I also need another house. I think we can get a harpy house, can we beaver houses, we can make a lizard house. We can make one harpy house and a lizard house, just to slowly start keeping them happy. No, wrong place. Literally the wrong place. Alright, let's see about putting up the brickyard and the weaver. Let them get built up in time. Alright, so Hilda, you've arrived. It's currently drizzle, right? It's currently drizzle, which means I'll get 2 amber back for every 10 amber worth I sell. Can I get 10 amber worth out of this? I mean, if I sell all my wood, not that I'm going to do this. 10 amber. How much is 10 amber's worth? 151. Okay, so you got 2 amber back. That's the trading post done, which gives us some food, some. Read more. Oh yes, they've also improved the help post. Small farm, kiln, plantation. Herbalist camp, small farm. Small farm gives us the vegetables. Gives us vegetables, actually. It's a good point. You want pickled. You need flour as well, so it gives us grain. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Taking a small farm here. Put farm fields there. Okay. Build a makeshift post. A bunch of some berry bushes. Okay, I'm gonna move you back a bit over here, and then just clear out. Actually, first thing to clear out is the farming ground. I can't ignore farms because of the fertile ground modifier. There's going to be a lot of farming ground here, so there's no point in ignoring the farming grounds. You have currently 2 builders wandering around. And you have 2 people, because they've got houses, they're both happy, so, we're okay with that. That cleared up that one? Not entirely. At which point you let them go dig around there, here. Actually, clear out the space over here if you can. Just start making some room down there. Get the brickyard's up and running. Put a lizard in the brick room. So you don't worry about making bricks anymore. At all. Pottery. Make 10 pottery and be done with it. Do you have any trading? That's a good point. Trade lines. We can trade for stone. We can trade for stone. We can trade for oil as well. We can trade for stone, okay. Oop. Ivy snapper log. +4 resolve. Clay deposits, though, still lacking. I know. Stop making the pottery. Finish making that pottery and don't make the pottery. Like, I know in pottery it was more important to make bricks first. That's far more important at the moment than making pottery. Right, so what do we need? 6 packs of provisions, 4 packs of crops, and 4 packs of building materials. Or 5 packs of building materials. Put 5, 6, 4. You can make crops with grain. We only need 4. Provisions you can make with meat. And building materials you can make with planks. Almost out of egg. But the skewers are making them very happy. That's why they're happy, because they've got plenty of skewers. We have a lot of skewers in stock. And everyone's homed, so fog won't hurt us, thankfully. We'll do what you can there. Last remaining. Is the weaver done? We're slowly making stuff. Okay. So yeah, in fact, I'd like you to prioritize the building materials to a certain degree, but it's okay. The fact that you're still generating reputation even during storm is amusing, to say the least. It's not much because there's only one lizard here, but it's still great. Right, hello, welcome back. New witness, protective trade. Reduces hostility by 15 points every time you sell some amber. Every cache open load hostility. And in tanning racks. So we'll go for protective trade. We have open 3 caches, trade goods, and building materials, or open 3 caches. If you get a chance to do that, we'll do that. And building materials. Wood is wood is wood is wood, right? And extra villagers. Here's some more lizards, please. I want a second. We have 4 lizards, so I want a second lizard house. I can get one. And I guess we could start doing beaver houses as well, but it's going to be slow going. We'll put down a simple shelter in the meantime. The simple shelter will actually house everybody. Can I put you there? Are you okay? I don't know. Put a small farm. Will that work? That does in fact work. Need 2 more lizards, come on. You've cleared that out a bit. You want to go to Dangerous Glade now, or later? Go Dangerous Glade over there. Or not, we'll go over here, we'll ready to clear a path over there. And you can move back over here. And clear out a couple here. We'll expand the path further that way. At the same time, we will put some fields down. Sort of farm there. I can go farm there. Plentiful farms. This farm is going to be doing vegetables. Biscuits. Who likes biscuits? Biscuits do both beavers and harpies, so we don't need necessarily another bakery. We need somewhere to make. We need a place to make flour, but we don't necessarily need a bakery. Packs of crops are done. Don't worry about making crops anymore. Stonecutter's camp is clear of deposits, which is, you know, not great. I'll be honest with you, that is not good. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I want to get the Okay, aid for the lizard clan. We get 3 more lizards, which gives us the 6. Okay, that's fine. Do that. Bam. Lizards get way happier. Theoretically. Yep, they're way happier. We have more lizards coming in. That's good. Fantastic news. We get herb garden. We can produce roots and herbs from nearby farm fields. Herbalist camp gives us berries and mushrooms. We have berries and we have mushrooms. Those are both things that we have at the moment. We have mushrooms here and there, and we have berries down here. A little bit, we do have some berries. That's not a bad shout, actually. And I know I think they've given Herbalist's camp a affinity for harpies. I think harpies have an affinity for Herbalist's camps now. I'll put a Herbalist's camp there. Another lizard house if you can put one down. Help from the lizards? Done. That gives us the trapper's camp, which I believe has a lizard leaning now. Lizards can actually do good work there. Which means actually instead of here, we can have a couple of lizards in here because they are way better at cooking. They also get resolve bonus for just being there, so that's very helpful for us in the long run. Lack of bricks, not great. Hello. Smokehouse, guild. Smokehouse gives us the jerky as well. Pottery and incense. Leatherworker, bakery. Guildhouse. Guildhouse gives us what? Guild warfare, which is the... Reroll that. Carpenter gives us planks. There you go. Carpenter gives us planks. That's what we needed, a better plank production system. That solves us that solves that problem. Bunkeros camp. That's fine. Right. See, now we have alchemy beneficent, so you can go there. And in fact, I'm going to give you an extra lizard, extra person over there to go work with you. Sahilda is here. Hello, Sahilda. Increased and give you another 151. We get another. And pause before we check. We're currently we're not in drizzle anymore. We're not in drizzle anymore, so it's not key that we do this. Not for no reason. So I'm not going to bother. Actually. I'm actually not going to bother too much. If I had packs of, I thought I needed packs of provisions. Whoa, hold the phone. Do you not beat packs of provisions? Did I do the packs of provisions thing? Or am I just completely stupid and didn't... No, you've done that. We must have done it already. In which case, yeah, don't worry about packs of provisions. Good workstation, get an extra... Actually, never mind that. We don't need that anymore because... We have a weaver, it's been built. The carpenter is not yet built, so don't worry about making that. Weaver needs to have a harpy in it, but we haven't got a harpy, so we'll put a training gear. Don't worry about training gear. Trade goods. Maybe eventually. What do we breach into here? Meat. Oh, there you go. That solves that. It doesn't solve that problem. Makes it. We have at least. We can get some clay at least. And you can't. Don't breach that one right now. Give it a moment. Same thing over there, actually. Start opening up closed carefully. Right. Anything here? Cooperage to make barrels. Training gears and cosmetics are made by oil, eggs, and resin. That's a cheap way to actually make. That's actually a really. Why is it give eggs are a way cheaper way of making that? That's just massively cheap to make cosmetics. Herb garden, smithy, druid's hut. Can make clothes, but do you care about clothes? No, you don't care about clothes. Here, have some lizards. You are ridiculously good at this. You have a chance of making twice as much eggs. Need a way to make flour. Nothing yet. Herb garden, if I want to make the roots and herbs. Smithy gives us tools, because you can do crystallized dew eventually with a brickyard. And coats, not bad. You know what? You know what? Smithy. Put a smithy down. Rain collector. And build a storage over here, I think. Making the planks. Carpenter makes tools as well. As well as? Tools. Crafting resources, fuel exploration tools. As well as the smithy. Fair play. I don't think you need to be concerned with that, Carpenter. But have it while you're doing it. I haven't seen any caches yet, though. Your resolve is really low. What's making your resolve specifically low? Hostility of the forest and stuff like that, but otherwise not too bad. You can start growing vegetables in the new year. That's done, so you can start doing some storage over here. Right. Cornerstone. Biscuit diet. 50% chance to increase double yields on the set of biscuits. All farms can plant mushroom during drizzle. You have ways of getting drizzle. 2 barrels every 5 planks. Orders are going to be 3 dangerous glade defense or crystal growth production. So grab that and discover 2 glades and solve 1 glade event. Gives us oil per minute, as well as a bunch of stone. Okay. Please stop building those right now, actually. I need you to not make those, simply because right now I need some more harpies. And harpy house. We need a beaver house and a harpy house. Or essentially just a single shelter will do the trick, but we'll do a single shelter at the moment just to keep people happy. Meantime, they're gathering the hell out of those mushrooms. Right, what's he got here? Mushrooms. Small abandoned cache. Speak of caches. What do we have here? Please tell me you're making Making skewers, good. You have enough tools, right? You have just enough tools. Grab those, please. Herbalist camp has no deposits nearby. We'll move you to up here real fast. Clear out those mushrooms. Then you can move down here to those the berry bushes and the mushrooms over there. Making a bunch of eggs. Okay, right. Let's get a couple of wood. And this is carpentry. Yes. Sorry, the weaver needs harpies. And you go there. Have you opened this up yet? You're opening it up. Good. We opened up down here as well. Which gives us more of that. Fine. Well, we've solved a glade event. We have to just dig into two glades now. Right. Let's have a think. Give us some mini. Actually, we might even get 0.5 here. Traverse comes on the deposit nearby. Okay, we'll put you next to over here. Gives access to pretty much everything. You don't do meat. You do meat, so you can get over there as well. You can get that meat over there. Right. What do you get here? Bakery, clothier, kiln, leather worker,